Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Sponsored by Ghostalware. And now, it's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
Boom! Niall's back. Niall's back. Niall's back.
Back again.
Niall's back. I'm just back.
You're
I
back.
don't know where I've been. I don't know where I've been. But I'm back. I do know where I've been. Prison.
You've been to
Not
prison.
really.
Yeah.
Prison. I've been to Paris. I've been to Paris. I've been to Tenerife. Oh God, everywhere. I'm going to Spain in 2 weeks.
Welcome to Dads Lads Kebabs, people. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Niall's. He's been away so fucking long, he's forgot to introduce his own podcast.
Welcome to another show of Dads, Lads and Kebabs, and this is episode We Don't Know, sponsored by Fresh Balls.
Ghostalware.
Ghostalware and Fresh Balls. And anything else people want to send us, but oh my God, I'm back. Anyway, hold the phone before we start the show, because I'm about to walk out, people. Who was that cunt on the show last week? It's the famous Nick Stefani!
Yeah, well, you know, the people, they want their podcast now, and you keep jetting off to different countries and don't fucking film anything. What can I do? I had to call in the old Nickster.
Listen, right?
The Stepani.
Stars have lives too, you know. Listen, right? I can't be on the pitch all the time. Stars have lives too. Hence why I'm filming in my car. Oh, look. Although the benefit of filming in your car, people, is I'm getting a bit warm now, so I need to kind of turn that.
You can't put the aircon on.
Oh, of course I can.
You can't go.
No, look, listen. I've got silent aircon. Listen, can you hear that?
Yes, well loud. Oh my God.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, people, I've missed you all. I've missed you, Mickey, actually. I've missed our chats. Like,
So have
oh,
I.
God. Yeah, I know you have. So have the people.
The people.
Oh, it's been good, though. The people. The guests. The people. The listeners. Yeah.
The people of Earth.
So what's been going on? What's been going on, Mr. Celebrity? Mr. BBC Radio shit?
Oh, yeah, I've been on the radio again. I think I was actually on there. I was on Three Counties Radio with Roberto Peroni, if that's how you say his name. And
Roberto.
Yeah, I was on there for about 5-10 minute chat about Janet the doll, because I was in the national press with the old Janet. Ha ha ha. Daily Star in the Mirror. Yeah, my sex doll that you borrow every Friday. And
I gave that shit back, man. I gave it you back.
You didn't clean it though. Fucking hell. You dirty boy.
Sponsored by Pepsi Max, people.
And yeah, so that's, and then I thought it was just the chat, and then I had to go work, so I couldn't listen to the rest of the show. But he went on for another 4 hours, having people making comments about Janet and what they thought of me. One bloke said I was a crackpot or something, and like some loony bloke, and he says, "Don't you realise that this is what local radio is about?" And I thought, you cheeky fuck. This is the DJ calling me a loopy fucker. Cheeky bastard.
You're never going to please everybody. Like, no. I think, do you know what I mean? It's like the ghost world, isn't it? You know, you get the people who go, it's a load of shit, you know, whatever. Yeah, right, the table moved. All that shit. You're going to get those people. And what they don't realise is that there's money to be made in the paranormal world. Said no.
It just doesn't come to me.
Got some big news that goes with other big news for you, Mickey.
Go on then.
Well, no, I'll big up to the big news but okay, I'll just tell you the news that's going to piss you off.
Yeah.
So, reaching up to events that might be happening later on this year, follows by another event that happens because of that event. You know, if you catch my drift.
No. I'm floating down the river.
Well, let's just say the traditional sense of one event normally after it you have another event follow?
Yes.
Yes.
As in adult life.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that event might be leading me to go to the Haunted Museum in Vegas on the 27th of January.
You cunt.
Oh, oh, I'm going. I'm going, mate. Going.
Oh, that event, you're doing what I did.
Yeah, but not the way you did it. But yeah, the place. Going. I'm going to Vegas.
Okay.
Viva Las Vegas. So that's our chosen destination.
You've reached your final destination. Hell.
Will be. Oh God, man! I've been watching some of the stuff on that museum. People are saying that their lives have changed fucking completely after going there.
Yeah, you can't film in there though. You're not allowed. They kick you out. They drag you out. You want a pen camera or a button camera? I'll sort
Yeah,
you
but
out.
then surely if you release any of that footage, someone's going to be pissed off along the way.
Yeah, Zach will sue you.
Oh yeah. Do they have a
Yeah.
strict no filming policy then?
Yeah, you can film in the entrance and you can take photos in there, I think, but you can't film. So
Oh,
you can't the viewer can't get like the atmosphere of what it's like, how scary it is, what you're feeling when you're walking around there. No, you have to sign a waiver at the entry when you go in at the gift shop, I believe.
that's pretty shit.
Well, it keeps
How would
its exclusivity, doesn't it?
it keeps people going there rather than seeing about it.
Yeah.
What's that on your nose?
That's right. I broke my nose yesterday, so I'm just repairing it with blue tack.
You're lying. No, you haven't.
I am lying. Yes, blue tack will not fix my broken nose.
You're lying. It does look like the kind of contraption there that would just keep your nose in place, even though your nose doesn't move anyway. Like, the only way
No,
who punched you in the nose? She beating you again?
all women beat me. Yeah, it's a bad world.
In a sense. In a sense. How are you? Let's just start with that. Let's just go back to the start. Rewind for a second before we start blabbering on, like we normally do.
Yeah.
Rewind. How are you? How are you doing?
Bowl selector. I'm good, mate. I'm good. Yeah.
In a good
Well,
place?
yes, very.
When are you back in the office? How is the office coming along?
Slowly. So
It's a work in progress.
it's a work in progress. Yes,
It's
yes,
a work in progress.
yeah. But yeah, life is good. Life is happy.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Life is interesting as well.
The comeback's always good, man. Comeback is always good. How's the training?
Oh, I haven't been gym for a few weeks, so I was back on it. I went 5 times in 1 week. I think for like a couple of weeks, and then I haven't been for 2 weeks again. But
What are you
can't tell.
doing?
I'm getting fat. I'm lazy. I just do nothing
No,
now.
you look slimmer the way you're sat, unless it's the colour of t-shirt that you're wearing. It's a very slim colour.
No, really.
Yeah, but you could I think, right, if you had a come, and I'm talking a full comeback. Oh my god! Stop!
It's like a martinis.
It's not that kind of show.
It is.
It's not
We
that
get.
kind of show. That's the
That's
after
not.
after that.
That's not what
That's
Nick
that.
says.
I know. Nick, the episode I'm gonna say had me in stitches. I listened to it while I was driving the other day, and some
Where
of
am
it,
I?
some of the points of it was like, wow, Nick Stepani is a character. How was it being on a boat with Nick?
Like in
I could,
Stratford.
I couldn't
That's
imagine being on a.
that's quite funny. And then we crashed.
Yeah, I gathered that. I
Yeah,
did
Daz was
see
driving and we crashed
Alex
into the
kind of
wall.
put his arm out, and I was like, oh my god. Fucking, whose idea was it to hire a boat?
We were doing it for the video, but
Hmm.
and we went in there and normally they don't hire out to groups of men because they fuck about and they'll do stupid things. But then we got to the counter and the woman was a big Daz fan, and she was like, ah, fucking screaming. So she waived that policy and let us all go on there. So there was 6 of us on there, 5 of us, 6 of us, and it was quite fun actually. You have like a minute instructions with the bloke, tells you how to drive it, and that's it. Then you give them 45 minutes to play on the water, and it's like, wow, there's other boats up and down as well, and you go through these tunnels and bridges, and there's quality.
What I want to know is, how do you crash a boat that goes less than 5 miles an hour?
I don't know. He didn't turn it entirely, I don't think. I mean, like, might want to turn the wheel. But the thing is, though, when we came out of the bridge, we went under the bridge and we scraped the front and the back where I was filming from, and you could hear it ripping the top canopy of this boat. Yeah. And then you, like, 10 feet in front of you, you've got the whole of the side where you hire the boats from, and they're all looking because we're shouting and you can hear this horrible noise in the tunnel. And they're all looking. I'm like, oh my God, we need to go back there now and give the boat back. So we did another lap.
Is there any damage?
Yeah, there was holes in it. In the top. We parked up, yeah. We got out, and then we went back to the counter, and you have to give your ticket in. They'll give you deposit back. Yeah, your £40 deposit. So the woman's chatting with Daz and that, and then suddenly the people that like take the boats off and give you instructions and that, like the workers, they called the manager over, and the manager ran down the little jetty bit to the boat, and they're all inspecting it. And I'm like, what the fuck? Stop talking, let's go. Because she just give his money back, and he's still talking to him. And I'm like, let's go. Because they're fucking checking the boat, and they're pulling it up and thinking, oh, shit. And it was not... it was holes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's bad.
But we got out of it and left.
So how much did it cost you to hire the actual boat then?
It was £100 for 45 minutes because it was a big, like 10-seater boat. It was.
Yeah.
And then you get your £40 back deposit if you don't crash. So yeah, £60 basically.
That's all right.
That's all right for 45 minutes.
It's all right.
You can get little boats, little speed boats, little pedal boats, all different prices.
Speed boats in Stratford.
You know what I mean? Like the little ones, the little... Yeah.
Fucking hell. Speedboats in Stratford. I've heard it all now. Was it a good trip, though? What was you there for initially, anyway? Were you out an event, or...?
We were filming another ghost hunt, so...
You see what I mean? People, you go on about me being busy. You're always on set. Or you're filming somewhere else. Or you've got a location. Like... I don't know. Do you still work for a living?
Yeah. That was 2 weeks ago. And then last week we filmed in Northampton. So again, with Daz, it came to Northampton.
The old tunnels.
My kids finally met him, so they were really happy.
Mm.
Yeah, they're like, Daz, talk to this person. Talk to my other friend. Film a video for this friend. Let me take pictures and stuff. I get out. But no, fair play. They've got to get what they can out of him. But he loves it.
I bet he does, because he's on the whole. I turn my engine on for some reason.
Broke it.
Yeah, I did. It's getting a bit stuffy in here. Just stuff it. It's all right, people. I'm parked up. I'm not moving, so don't moan at me and all that. But yeah, I bet he loves it. I bet he loves the whole stardom thing.
Yeah, just going around meeting people, making people smile, just by taking a picture or a video, and it's like, wow, the difference it makes to people's lives is,
Oh, of course it does.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Like, and that's the beauty of it, isn't it? It's the fact that actually somebody like that. But people do love that feeling of meeting your favourite YouTube star, or someone that's semi-borderline famous but not making the money.
Yeah, he's making coin, believe me.
He's making coin. Yeah, but he gets millions of views though, man. Millions.
I know he does, yeah.
Like he's up there. It'd be quite intriguing to have a chat with him, really. If he'd come on our shitty little show.
I said to Nick last week, I said we should get him on Ghostbox, like the UK Haunted podcast that we don't seem to do at the moment. And I said, "Oh, I'm going to get him on Dad's Lads Kebabs before Ghostbox." And Nick's like, "Don't you dare!" Well, that was on last week's show, so if you want to go watch that, we talk about Ghostbox in last week's episode. Go check it out.
Oh,
So,
definitely. Definitely. Do you know what? It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Come on. Hello, we've got to talk about it, though. We've got to talk about it. The fucking heat wave. Like, what's going on now? What's going on now?
I fucking love it. Do you know
This
how
weather.
I love this weather? Fuck the heat wave. My car was registered 41.5 last Tuesday. The hottest it's ever been in the UK since records began.
Since 2000 and I think it was 2017 was 38.4.
Yeah,
so
but this registered like in the 40s, which was fucking ridiculous.
Shouldn't be that hot.
That's the climate change stuff. It's wow.
Yeah,
it's just ridiculously hot.
I'm passionate about climate. I'm not an activist. I'm not going to say that, but I'm climatology interests me because it's what's going to happen. And for me, I love weather, cold weather, mind you. I love the winter, love the rain, love the snow, love autumn. You know, it's a nice day, but you might want to put a coat on. I like those kind of days.
I love a coat day, but no rain.
I've got loads of coats.
Yeah,
so many coats, man. But yeah, like we shouldn't be that hot. We should not be that hot. It was ridiculous.
I couldn't believe how hot it was. Just walking outside, I was at work, and it's like,
oh my god! I bet that building was horrible.
Well, the aircon didn't really feel any different. And it's like,
wow, aircon now.
Yeah, in the lounge. Yeah, I've had it for a couple of years now.
What?
Yeah, two massive units in the ceiling. Oh, ice cold, mate.
Didn't do anything.
After about an hour and a half of being in it, you didn't really notice it. But then you left the room and you went to the other bits of the building. It's like, can't breathe. And then you go back in there and you just sit there.
Oh my god! Yeah, couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's ridiculously hot. But
I'm glad it gets to the point where we have to install aircon though.
Well, I've got aircon, but I've got a unit. I don't know why people don't. Sorry.
Such a pod. Can you just fuck off with a blue tag?
It's funny.
Serious? We're talking about climate change here. We're trying to cover ground.
Yeah, I think now's the time to get aircon. You can get it for like £180, the same unit I've got. You know, and then you're gonna sleep the whole summer. What?
Send me a link.
Okay, I don't get commission.
Just aircon. Me and Miki sell aircon now.
Yeah.
We sell it on the cheap.
Yeah, but yeah, it was not good. I did not enjoy them 2 days. I was so happy when Wednesday arrived and it started to rain a bit. It's like, yeah. And like, it's just finished raining now, isn't it? So it's good.
It's raining where I am. It's still raining, and I'm loving it.
Oh, is it? I'm not outside, so I can't see.
Loving it. That's my favourite time of year. I love it. Honestly, come September when it starts to get a little bit darker, a little bit colder, and you just
you can wear a hoodie.
Don't put the radiators on. Leave them off. But just you know. That's such a man thing as well, isn't it? Is the whole who put the fucking heating on? We don't need it. Put a jumper on.
That's what my kids do in the winter. They're walking around shorts and t-shirt, and they're like, "Let's put the heating on." So no, put a jumper on, put trousers on first. If you're still cold, get a hoodie, like a blanket or something, and then we'll talk about heating.
Do some star jumps.
There's fucking levels, you know. You're in your pants and fucking bra, and you expect me to put the heating on? Ain't happening.
I know some people that I like. Some blokes that would never put the heating on, no matter how cold it was.
October.
Yeah. I'd know. I think I could go. At least, I think I could do a year with no central heating.
It's a challenge starting from today.
It's not up to me, mate. It's not up to me. That's the thing. You're a married man.
You'll be married one day, Niall, and then you will be.
Maybe.
If you ever get the balls to propose,
How do you know? How do you know I haven't already done it?
because you would have announced it and you haven't. So, if there's no proof, didn't happen.
Maybe there will be one day. Maybe. We'll see. People should soon see that Niall one day might be getting married. Dum 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 dum. Maybe. It's got to get all these fucking holidays out of the way first. We'll start thinking about weddings.
How are you having 10 holidays a year? Smart you. Are you jumping on fucking daddy or something? Come on, let's go on holiday again.
I know a guy. No. See, this is a lot of people have said this to us, like, because obviously we're going on a few holidays, but these are not lavish holidays. Okay, yes, we have. We did America, but these are just kind of like we've been planning this for a long time, like, because obviously this is like, the summer where before.
Yeah, 2 years of no going anywhere.
Yeah, and we didn't spend anything. We saved up. We didn't do anything for 2 years, and then our child starts school this year, so we wanted to get to the point where it was like, let's give her a good summer where we do all different stuff, and we are doing all different stuff, but it's not costing the earth. Like, yeah, okay, it's costing, but it's not. We're not going spending thousands and thousands and think, God, we're just jetting off all the time, because it's not like that. Like, we got the train to Paris, whole experience, shithole. Disney in Paris. Don't go. Don't waste your money.
We need to talk about Paris. You were there last week, weren't you?
Yeah, like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
4 days ago.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's why Nick was around. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Nick covered an episode, people. Yes, I went to Paris.
Let's start with that then.
Honestly,
let's go.
Okay, let's start with that. So, it was week before, Tuesday heat wave. Woke up early hours of the morning, got ready, and all that jazz. Come out, went to go to the train. We had a taxi booked to the train station. Looked at the train times, all cancelled. Nothing going into London. Nothing.
Oh.
So from Bedford to St Pancras, nothing. Absolutely nothing. So it was like shit. Milton Keynes, nothing. So we ended up having to go to Northampton, drive to Northampton, cancel our taxi, drive to Northampton, jump on the Rattler, the old shitty train from Northampton to Houston, walked from Houston to St Pancras, and then joined the Disney crew for the Eurostar. Eurostar going out wasn't that bad. It was pretty good, actually. I rate the Eurostar.
Yeah.
It was a lot of queuing, so much queuing, but then that's prepping you for Disney, though. Prepping you for hell on earth. I hate queuing. I understand people that pay for fast passes now. I really do. Queuing for me, that's what my idea of hell would be, is that you die and you're stood in a queue and it doesn't move.
Yeah.
But it's moving slowly, and then you turn a corner and it just goes again, and you've got another 25 lines, and it's just a queue that never ends. So if there is a God, change hell for us if it is a queue, because some of us will end up going there. But yeah, Paris.
Niall just got sent to hell. Did you see that? That's quality. That was perfect timing. His light just died.
My light went out.
You asked God to get rid of your queue.
Fuck.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa!
Turn that down. Why didn't mine turn like that?
Do you not have different settings on yours?
Yeah, this is like the warm setting.
Yeah, this is the...
But rather than the cold setting.
Yeah, so... Yeah, it was good. It was alright. I mean... It's Disney. Oh, your fucking phone's always ringing! Always ringing!
It's not my phone, it's my iPad. My phone's on silent.
It's the wife. Is it the wife?
No.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was alright.
It's my friend, my friend.
It was a rip off though, proper rip off, like
What Disney?
Disney itself. Yeah, it wasn't nothing like America for me. It was a shitty theme park with logos, with Disney logos. Like people that have been to Disney will know, and I honestly hope they fucking see this. If someone points it out, 100 like oh god, right. First day, hotel, really fancy lobby. Get to your room, worse than a Premier Inn. A Premier Inn's quite luxury in my eyes because
I like them.
everything's perfect in a Premier Inn. Your bed's comfy. It's all clean. You've got a nice bathroom. You've got everything you need, but it's perfect. This was like this would have been a nice hotel in the 2000s. Is what I'm gonna say. You know, it would have been like, oh, this is fancy, but it wasn't. It was fucking shit.
You go from the Station Hotel to the Savoy to this hotel, and it's like you have good ones and then a bad one, and a good one and a bad one.
Oh, so yeah, it was shit. I'll talk about the Savoy in a second. I've got another thing to say about the Savoy. I know a guy. So yeah, it was shit. The hotel was shit, and but it's not for us. It's for our child. So we make the best of it.
Yeah.
We complained. We got moved rooms. The room wasn't much better. It was shit, if I'm being honest. Anyway, it was fine. It is what it is. But then we went out for dinner. First of all, we went down to the lobby because you've got to book in with your concierge to book for dinner reservation. We go downstairs and say, "Can I book for dinner reservation?" And they says, "No, monsieur, fully booked tonight. We're actually fully booked all week." Okay, so where the fuck are we supposed to eat then? If the hotel, restaurant is fully booked.
It's raining. Sorry. Carry on.
You need to go to the back, monsieur. Go to the back. There's lots of restaurants there. You can go Rainforest Cafe. You can go McDonald's. You can go to Planet Hollywood. It's very good. I recommend the steak. It was shit. So we went McDonald's classic first night. McDonald's. I had a meal. Daughter had a meal. Bird had a meal. €75. You what? €75.
You what?
3 meals.
You what?
75 fucking euros for McDonald's. So basically about 67 quid on the exchange rate in today's current market is about 67 quid.
What a load of shit.
It was fucking hot. And we had to sit outside. And it was humid. It was hot, but it was been raining. So the wasps everywhere. My fucking daughter, she was not having it. She was like, no! I'm doing it, Dad. All right? We've not paid all this money. It's going to get stung by a fucking wasp. So, yeah, we did that. And we was like, so we finished up at McDonald's, threw it away, decided to have a little walk around what they call the like downtown Disney where those shops are. And they have like desserts and stuff. So we went to a dessert stand because they had donuts. The donuts were absolutely caked in wasps. I was just like, oh, fuck this. Call it a night. Went back to our hotel. Flick on the TV.
It's in French.
Obviously, it's all in French. But they had the one English channel.
Bonjour, monsieur.
They had the one English channel that was also in French. But when you go to a better class of hotel, they have these remotes. Do you know the one for all remotes where you can't change any settings and all that shit?
Yeah.
It was a locked TV, so I couldn't do anything. Whereas, in Tenerife, I changed all the languages back to English. It was great. Oh, fuck France. Fuck France. It just, it was magical in the park for a bit, and we did other stuff. My daughter loved it, so it's fine. And then coming home, we was looking to come home every day, but our Eurostar wouldn't change. We couldn't change it. It was just the reason. So we come home, and we got on Euro, started coming back, 40 minutes into the journey. Stop. Eurostar just stopped. Middle of a track. We were just doing 100 miles an hour. And now we're moving. What's going on? So they come over and say, the train in front has broken down. There is somebody coming out of the way to move the train onto the next track, and we'll be continuing with our journey. Okay, 20 minutes, not bad. Popped to the dining car, got 3 meal deals, 3 sandwich meal deals, 3 ham and cheese baguettes, 3 packets of crisps, 1 can of Perrier water, because that's all they had. and 2 cans of full fat Coke, which nobody drinks, but that's all they
Yeah.
had. Come back to the seats, had our meal deals. After paying €40 for 3 sandwich meal deals. Bearing in, and I will
Wow.
say that's another thing. Before I talk about going back, another thing is every single meal after the McDonald's, including breakfast, was over €100. So £100 a time for meals. No joke, no word of a lie. Fucking, I can show you my bank statement. £100 a time for meals is fucking ridiculous. Like breakfast, £100. Like lunch, fucking £100, and then like dinner, you'd go somewhere different, got €140. It's fucking ridiculous. So we started just buying croissants in the morning, and I'd get a Starbucks. But even a Starbucks, man, was €8 for a fucking Starbucks
For coffee.
for fucking coffee. And they had Pret there. They love Pret. Fucking shitty Pret.
Pret a manger. I've never been in Pret, but I've heard it's shit.
Don't. Absolutely
Coffee's like
rank.
piss.
Coffee's like this. Coffee's like fucking piss. Fucking terrible. Oh, I'm drinking that shite. Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, on the train coming back, stopped for 20 minutes, ate the shitty meal deals. Attention, attention! Your delay has now been moved forward, and the train will not be moving for 2 hours.
Fuck off.
Listen, sat in the Eurostar, 38 degrees. 38 degrees, not moving. Obviously, train's not moving, so the aircon is at like a standby mode, so it's only blowing out slightly. Fucking boiling. 2 hours went by, not moved. Moved to 3 hours. 3 hours went by. Next tannoy comes on. We have now had to close all the cafes on the train as we've now run out of food and drinks. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. 38 degrees. You have no more drinks. Right? We were supposed to get home back to our house by 9 o'clock. That time is going by and by and by. And then, fucking, if it didn't get any better, I mean, any worse, there's a little trolley coming down. Thinking, what the fuck's a trolley coming down? Giving out cups of water, cups of warm water, and Kit Kats. 4-finger Kit Kats and a fucking cup of water. Oh, I nearly lost my shit. Lost my shit. Bear in mind, I will point out the advantage of my missus is she does not. She gets her complaints. You know, you got those women that complain in a restaurant, whereas men just go slowly down. My missus says
hide.
she'll say it. She don't give a shit, mate. She'll get our money back. Get the manager to fucking come and massage your shoulders. Like, we've got all refunds and whatever. But anyway, that's not the point because it was fucking. So, train got delayed like 4 hours. We were sat on the tracks for because there was a problem inside the tunnel or some shit like that. There was a few trains delayed and then another breakdown or whatever. So, we managed to get back to St. Pancras at about, I don't know, it's about 1 in the morning. But then we had to dash off the train with suitcases, with a pram, a sleeping child, sweating, right, wearing flip-flops, fucking pair of shorts still because I'm boiling. Feet, I've been on my feet literally since fucking 7 in the morning. My ball sack must have smelled, honestly. It must have smelled like a fucking homeless man's teeth. Right. And it was, yeah. So ended up having to run from the train, and we ran all the way down like the main thing in St. Pancras, where you run down, and then also we got to a corner, and like the hell thing, you turn a corner, passport control, queues miles long. So then we missed the train that we were supposed to get. So then we had to get the one after that, which was 40 minutes later, and we were stood on the platform underground,
Sweating.
And if anyone's been to train stations past sort of 11:30 at night, you'll know the kind of people that are in train stations at that time. There were some sights.
Not nice people.
Bearing in mind, I've got, I'm tired, not slept, fucking sweating, all of the above. My child's asleep in her pram, and we just get on this train. And it wasn't the fast train; it was the train that stopped at every single station. And I'm talking, there were 14 stops on that train.
Hour and 5 minutes to go then.
Oh, it was like I think the train was an hour and a half to get back, but we had to come back to Bedford, but our car was in Northampton. So
Oh yeah, you get different train. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
I had to come back to Bedford because it was just too late, and the train to Northampton would have got us in at like 3 o'clock in the morning. And then come back. Nearly didn't get home because the fucking taxi driver we had, like, my missus is telling him like, "Oh yeah, slow down on these bends. They're really tight. They're really tight." And he's like, "Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're really tight. Yeah, yeah." Still going, and I'm talking country roads, and he's bombing round corners at 80 miles an hour. No joke. Like,
Fucking
it was
idiot.
fucking nightmare. Night, and I literally just got home, but all I wanted to do was shower. That's all I wanted to do was just wash the day off me. Fucking showered, got into bed, passed out, woke up at 7, so 4 hours later, ploughed into work, mate. I don't know how I did it, but I got to work and did work all day. And oof,
Fucking hell. What a joke.
absolutely. It was
So what
shit.
happens when you go away?
It was good. It was good for my child, and I did, it was good. But
Yeah.
I went to Paris out of 10 is like 1, fucking 1, because there's nothing good. They don't refrigerate drinks. Every drink that you buy is
It's
just room
cold.
temperature drinks. It's not.
Yeah.
You buy a drink out of a fridge. You open the fridge ain't even cold. They don't have cold drinks. I asked for a bloke for some ice. He looked at me like I walked in his house on Christmas Day and pissed on his kids. It was like fucking.
Yeah.
It was terrible, terrible. So I like Spain. You know what you get with Spain?
Yeah, it's hot. Some
It's hot,
titties.
but it's not that hot. All right.
Yeah.
They serve cold drinks, but you can't drink the shower water. Do you know what I mean? If you like ice creams in little penguin shaped cups, you can get them. And if you want to see a picture of your food before you get it, it's always on the menu. They always have pictures of food next to the writing of what
Yeah.
you're going to have, just in case you didn't know what spaghetti bolognese looks like. It's on there.
Yeah, well, France don't like English anyway, do they? Don't like English people. Don't like England. Always had issues because we're connected
They're
to them by
so
that
they're so
tunnel.
hostile. So
Yeah.
hostile though. They're pissed off. Like, they're so angry. They're like, even in Disney, like, they didn't look happy, people. They look so pissed off, so negative. Paris, honestly, shithole. Shithole. Fucking glad we're cut from that shit. Fuck them.
I
Full of
went
cunts anyway.
Paris a long time ago and I didn't like it. It was raining every day. It was in the winter. It was in December, but it was shit. Really shit.
Yeah.
Some of the places looked nice because it was like Christmas time, so they had all the lights up. But like I say, the people are rude. Obviously, this was a long time ago, so the prices were okay. They were in French francs then, so it was really cheap.
Mm.
So now you get fucking ripped off like you have. But back in the day, it was all right.
It just wasn't worth it in my eyes. And I'm talking, it's a lot of money. Like, we could have gone, for the money that we paid to go to Paris and spent all the money while I was there on fucking food, we could have gone and done a week in Florida. Like, again,
Yeah,
but not at the level we did it. Like, we spent a lot and did a lot last time, but we could have gone for a nice week in Florida. Like, you
yeah.
did some bits, did a bit of shopping. There, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, and I'm just like, this is shit. It's bollocks. It's just wank, absolutely wank. Like, if there's a destination I do not want to go, it's fucking France. Fuck them.
Ribbit, ribbit.
Fuck them. I'm not making myself miserable just to go to that shithole. No way. But it was all right for my child. You say that. I'm giving that.
Yeah, your child was happy. That's what it matters.
Yeah. So that's it. That's all that matters. That's all we do as parents now. Is we just want our kids to have what we didn't have. That's what we do. You know,
Mm.
we want the best for them. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, we have to put up for the shit as long as they don't get affected. And you see
Okay.
their smiley faces.
Enough about fucking France, because I think we've gave that too much fresh air for a little while. Can I ask you a question, Mickey? Can I ask you a question?
Please.
Who was your hero growing up? Who's your hero? Do you have a hero?
I
Who
did
was
have a
your?
hero.
Tell me about your hero.
Ian Wright was my hero.
Yeah, right,
He used to
right,
play
right.
for Arsenal. Yeah, right. Yeah. Does commentary and all the women's football now and everything else. Yeah, I used to love him because he's an Arsenal player. And yeah, I looked up to him. I was there when he broke the Arsenal scoring record on my birthday back in 97, I believe. 97, yeah.
He was a good player, actually, wasn't it? He was a good player.
Yeah.
Now, as you got older, you think about your hero. Has it changed?
He's not my hero now.
Who's your hero
I,
now?
I don't know if I have a hero. In what sense would you say my hero? Someone who I like and look up
So,
to, can
yeah, but it's
appreciate their
more of
craft.
appreciation. Yeah, appreciation of their craft, or your hero could be yourself in 5 years.
Oh, I like that.
Do you know what I mean? But you'll never be your hero.
Because
Who said that? Who said that? I think it was
Matthew
Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey.
Yeah, he said that.
McConaughey, yeah.
You'll never be your hero, but you just keep moving the timeline to make
Yeah.
yourself better.
Yeah,
And
you never
I was
get
thinking
there.
about it. I was laying in bed the other night. I was thinking about my hero, and it was only because I seen a sad TikTok about my hero. Two heroes I have, and I honestly can't imagine the world without them. And I was reading some of the comments, and I thought, you know what? If anything ever happened to these two people, I think I'd be a fucking mess. So one of my heroes, first hero, is David Jason as Del Boy,
Oh, Del Boy, yeah.
because Del Boy to me symbolized, I don't know, he
The,
symbolized everything to
the
me.
the working man
Yeah, the
striving
working
for a
man.
goal.
Yeah, but he
Yeah.
was just, do you know what I mean? He were a proper bloke, but he gave it everything.
Mm.
But he just for me, he was everything. Like, honestly, I have probably seen every single episode of Only Fools and Horses. God,
Lots of times.
yeah, easy 20 times an episode, easy.
Yeah.
Like, I listen to it when I go to bed because it relaxes me, and that's my comfy noise. Is Only Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
Certain episodes is my comfort noise, and for me, Only Fools and Horses. But I just thought, imagine a world without David Jason. But I think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, and yeah, and I think for a lot of people, their hero is just somebody. Somebody that made me feel comfortable, made me feel safe. He didn't do anything for me, but what he brought to me made me feel, I don't know, like that was my own little piece of, that's my hero, because I liked him.
Yeah.
I liked how cool he was. Do you know what I mean? But he was also a little bit rough and a
Yeah.
little bit, he just wanted the best. And that was, oh yeah. And then my second hero is, God, it's emotional because I watched an emotional clip about him, and is bloody hell, David Attenborough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
David
yeah.
Attenborough for me is another one of those comfort things. Oh man,
His
I don't know.
voice.
His voice, yeah, he honestly, he is a national treasure,
Yeah.
big time. From what he's achieved, and just he did a video, and basically they were like, and the question, I'll tag you in it, but he was they were like, you afraid of dying? And he's like, no, I'd just like it to be a quick process. Thank you very much. And they were like, if you could do certain things over again, and I was just like, oh my god, like he doesn't care. He's not
Mm.
afraid of dying, whereas I am. I am afraid of dying. I'm afraid of what will happen. I was just like, someone so old, he should be just protected. Like, and I just think these people can't die. They can't, because
Bit like Morgan Freeman for me as well. Morgan Freeman's not
Yeah,
allowed to die.
no, Morgan Freeman. It used to be. Do you remember Trevor McDonald?
Yeah,
He was another one. Like, it was just normality to me. Certain
yeah.
voices
News
or
at
certain
10.
music. Trevor McDonald. Such
Yeah.
a gent. But David Attenborough is such a treasure, and he should be just sheltered from all fucking. He's fought so much for realizing what a mess this world is, but
Mm.
yet we're still all interconnected in a way. and he just wants the best. He's happy all the time. I'm sure he's not. I'm sure he's got his flaws, but he's such a gem. But yeah, I was just thinking about my hero as a kid, and I had cartoon characters as a hero, skateboarders was some of my heroes.
Yeah.
I just think, fucking hell, man. And they change as you get older and they adapt. But some of them have stuck with me for years. So if you're listening, people, who was your hero as a kid? And how do you compare them to where you're at now in life? And how, has that aspiration changed or has your hero changed?
Maybe they met the hero and they didn't
That's it.
like them as a
They said, don't,
person.
don't
Don't
meet
meet
your
them, yeah.
heroes.
I did meet Ian Wright though. I did meet him a couple of times.
He's
So
he's
it was
quite
a
a gent, isn't he?
lovely man, character, yeah.
Mm.
So I was, my opinion didn't change. So yeah.
There's a few boxers that I'd like to meet. Definitely a few boxers for me. Because I had a lot of boxers growing up. I used to think, I like him. He's a good boxer.
Yeah.
And normally most boxers have had struggles in their life, and they've come from nothing.
From nothing, yeah.
Yeah, some boxers for me are definitely heroes. But yeah, that was my question. That's my question. Thanks, that's my question.
That's a good question.
Question
Thank
time.
you.
Question time. It's our new thing. Question time. Question time with Niall. You got a question? You got a question for me, mate? Because I'm just fucking sitting here.
I have got a question for you. Obviously, you're in a relationship. Do you think there's too much expectations on relationships nowadays compared with back in the day, like with your mum and dad, your nan, your granddad? And does social media influence the change?
Oh, relationships. Late night love with Graham Torrington. Relationships. I don't know. Yeah, relationship. I mean, I don't know. I come from a mixed bag. Let's just say that. I come from grandparents that were together,
Yeah.
whereas they got older and you could see the resentment. Because most classic line, isn't it? Stay together for the kids. How many people do that? Suffer in silence and live a life for 20 years with someone that they don't want to be with.
Yeah.
My best advice on a relationship, and especially, I will answer your question, but I think my best advice for somebody is don't make yourself miserable trying to make someone else happy. If it's not there, it's not there. And you can try. Don't ever give up at the first hurdle. Keep trying. But if you realise that it's not working and we're both miserable, like you're either living together or you're dying together. That's all it is.
Yeah.
And enough's enough. And part amicable. Okay, there's no need for bitter. There's no need for abuse. There's no need for affairs. There's no need for shit. There's no need. I own this. I own that. Just live your life and let them live theirs. And that's the best way of doing it. Like, it's difficult because relationships aren't all sunshine and roses. They're not all pretty days and blue skies. It's fucking tough. You take the good with the bad, and there's more bad than good. And there's struggles, there's financial struggles, there's fucking sexual struggles. Do you know what I mean? But there is though. You get to an age where that slows down. You're not fucking active as you wanted to be, or your other partner isn't, and they're accusing you. You're doing this, and for one, listen. If the trust isn't there, it'll never be there. I've watched
Or
my
it's
mum and
gone.
her.
Or
Yeah, I've watched
trust
my
is
mum and
gone.
her partners have affairs and stuff with my mum, and my mum be broken, and I've seen anger towards women, which just repulses me to the core because but these were lessons to me. These are things that I was learned from, as the fact that I've seen domestic abuse, I've seen domestic violence, and for me, it was, just like my mum was. She was an advocate for domestic violence against women and men, but yet I've seen it on a hand-to-hand basis through family, and I've just been like, do you know what? Why? If you're not happy with someone, don't get angry about it. It's just not working. I think I'm at a stage in my life now going, do you know what? There's nothing you can do about it. There's no point getting angry about it. There's no point moaning. It's just not working. It's what it is.
Yeah.
Just there's a whole life out there to live, and just continue, living your life as best as you can and make yourself happy. Because that's another thing is some men and women, and I've seen this as well. This is another quote that's not my own, but they say that some people want to be loved unconditionally, but the other half of that person can only be loved under conditions of what they do for that person.
Yeah, what they can get from them,
or what they can provide,
they can
or
do,
what they bring
they
to
can
the
do
table.
for them, yeah.
And that's the expectation of some people. Some people expect to be, you should do this for me, you should do this for me, and I'll love you back if you provide this and
If you
if
do
you do
this,
this. And it's so cutthroat now, and I think there's so many things I hate, toxic or red flag and all that shit. Like, if you're with somebody and you see a red flag, it's your job to say, do you know what? Ain't gonna work. Okay, I'm sorry to waste your time. I'm feels bad that it's got a part like this, but
I'm
we
done.
can't be. Yeah, we can't be together. We can't.
Mm.
You know. But I think again, this day and age doesn't look at our grandparents and how they went through all the shit that they did.
Mm.
Everybody talks about relationship struggles and financial struggles, and it's nothing new. They did all
It's
that
always
before.
been there. It's just highlighted on social media now. That's all.
That's the problem, isn't it? That's the problem. Social media is a massive, and we should, this is our platform that runs through social media, and then we're saying this, but social media is a fucking, it's a killer. It is a killer. I think it's going to be the worst mind killer in young people, because everything's posted, everything's shared, everything's out there. You've got women flashing their gash cheaper than a Netflix subscription. Do you know what I mean? Like,
OnlyFans, check a link in description.
do you know what I mean? $4.99 a month to see my gash. Like, you fucking joking? You've seen all the films I can watch on Netflix for a tenner.
That's gone up now.
That's like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
people are just. I think people's expectations are higher, but in a sense of they've got to do a tick box. Like, that's why online dating for me was never a thing. I did it and I checked it out, but I was like, fucking hell, would I do it? Not a chance in a million.
I did it once and that was shit. So
you told us about that experience.
Yeah.
The cat was it the cat experience?
The dog, yeah.
The dog, yeah.
You spent more time on my dog than me, and I'm like, wow, bunny boiler.
Do you know what I mean? Like, and the problem is, I think it comes down to compatibility of people, and I mean, oh, God, fuck me, I definitely don't come from a perfect relationship. My missus is so headstrong, it's unreal. But we work together because I'm a bit relaxed.
He's a sub.
Some might say, but I'm relaxed. I don't like confrontation. I'd rather try and talk about things. Although I'm not very good with words. As much as I like to think I don't think I'm very good with words.
Yeah.
I'm not good at expressing my emotions. I'd never tell anybody how I feel.
No, men don't.
Yeah, and I get, that's another thing, isn't it, as well? How many men go through a relationship not saying how they feel and just end up staying with someone for years, and then they get fat, and they get depressed, and then they sit on their Xbox all night, and do you know what I mean? And then their missus goes out and has an affair at work, or he has an affair, and then that person's just left broken for what? No, don't make yourself miserable trying to make somebody else happy.
Yeah,
you can't
be positive.
You can't make yourself happy. Like, you shouldn't rely on somebody else for your happiness anyway. You shouldn't do that. I shouldn't rely on my missus to make me happy. I need to be in a pretty semi-good condition myself before I'm expecting her to say, oh, he's really down, I should help him out. Like, I don't rely on anybody, man. You are what you are. You sort yourself out, or you just sit there and you're in a slump all the time. You ain't going to move.
It's been emotional.
I'm back, people. I'm back, all right? Niall's back.
For this week, next week, we won't fucking film.
We will be. Well, I have to. We have to do another episode this week because we go away next week, week after. So we've got to fit episodes in but people, thank you for bearing with us. I know obviously that people enjoy listening and they want for us, but we want feedback too. Do you know what I mean? If I was getting some form of, and we do get lovely messages from people, telling us lovely stories
on
about
YouTube,
how they like the YouTube and how they like the podcast and how they can relate to a lot of our stories and stuff. And honestly, it's like a crowd. Like, you fucking give that praise, they'll give you more. We love when people tell us, or people suggesting. We've had a few suggestions of what we should talk about, and people love the guest. They love the guest. So our Vikings out there and our warriors and stuff that we've spoken to, we should just start. Maybe we'll start calling them our Vikings. Maybe somebody said we should get on Patreon. I was like, no, we'd never charge subscription to listen to us. I mean,
no one would listen.
The numbers are right, all right. But I know some podcasts that are on Patreon, and they're losing followers because they're charging people to fucking watch the lot. You can listen to it for free still, but
and you can watch. You have to pay. Yeah,
I'm not interested in that. Most podcasts I listen to is when I'm driving anyway. So
yeah,
Apple all the way.
Fair enough.
All the way. All the way. Do you know what? I'm going to say another thing now. You're wrapping it up, are you? Just put your finger. Money? I don't owe you any money.
With my blue tack. Yeah.
Put your fucking finger down! making my sphincter contract. Just farted live on air.
I heard that.
That's good. Oh, it's in the car though. I've practically just hotboxed
gassed
myself.
yourself.
Fuck. No, it's What was I going to say? Question for Mickey of the day is.
There wasn't a question.
There wasn't a question.
Just wrap that shit up.
Anyway, people, we're going to call it there because I can't think of the question. So, thanks for joining us for another episode of Lads, Dads and Kebabs. Episodes we don't fucking know. And do you know what? Welcome back, Niall. Niall's back. We've got another 50 to go. Let's get to the next 50. Hopefully, it'll get us all the way to the Christmas special. That's right, people. Not long till Christmas. So start buying your presents now. All right?
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's going to be a good one. Winter is coming.
Woohoo!
It's coming. It's coming, people. Right, it's fucking winter. Oh, I'm getting that. I said to a tea. But yeah. Oh, God. Roll on, winter, man. Roll on. Coffees and fucking cold mornings. Frost on your car. Right?
Yeah.
Cold bed sheets. Freezing cold pillows. Fuck summer. Fuck fucking warm 40-degree British heat. Fuck it all. Honestly, it's supposed to go to 40 again in a couple of weeks. I don't know. I'm
moving out.
We talked about going to the Premier Inn for 3 days in Northampton. You can get a Premier Inn for the night.
The air
climate controlled room. We were going to book it for like 3 days. You can get it for like 35 quid a night. I'll pay 80 quid. I'll pay the 85 quid or whatever it is for the 3 nights just to fucking get some decent sleep.
Yeah.
Sit in a cold room, although aircon after a while makes you a bit. Oh, the comeback, man! I'll tell you that's another thing, people. Before I go, the comeback's coming. Oh, it's on now. It's on. I am. This is it, man. Beast mode has been activated me somewhere, and honestly, it's go time for me. So, I'm picking it up. I'm going.
Don't give away content. It's for next week's show.
Tune in for next week's show.
Deuces.
Great White Buffalo. Deuces.
Oh shit, wrong one.
The Dads, Lads and Kebabs podcast is available to listen and download on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podbean and all other podcast platforms.